Hello everybody. There are so many parallels between this Mars Ketu transit conjunction that's happening from 7th June to 28th July of 2025 with the energy of World War I. So the parallels are Mars Ketu conjunction in the sign of Leo, and the relationship, there is some relationship between Mars and Saturn. That time Saturn was in the sign of Gemini and watching the Mars with its third aspect. Here now in 2025, Mars is watching Saturn with its eighth aspect, and also Saturn and Mars has 6-8 combination, which is called as the Sadastak Yoga. That means from Saturn, if you count, Mars is in the 6th place, and from Mars, if you count, Saturn is in the 8th place. So in Vedic astrology, the numbers or the houses or the relationship 6-8 is treated as a very malefic. It's a very malefic combination, the 6-8 combination between Mars and Saturn. And another important thing is Sun being present in the sign of Cancer. So the moment Sun is coming to the Cancer, the time you can also observe this Mars and Ketu transit conjunction is becoming much more intensive. Around 23rd July to 28th July, this transit conjunction is becoming much more intensive. So it is clearly showing up the energies of a very big war. It is up to the level of world war, because it is having so many parallels with World War I, as we discussed. So even the dates are also similar in the month of July only, right? This particular conjunction and the relationship between Mars and Saturn, and also Sun being present in the sign of Cancer, has a very lot of similarity with World War I. So the problem here is the sign of Leo, which is the sign of ego and self-identification. So if the rulers, and also Leo is representing the world leaders, so, and also the power. So basically, if the world leaders are acting with their ego, if they are taking actions with their ego, this is very much evident that there is going to be a kind of world war, right? Because of much parallels between World War I and this energy. So the only remedy is surrendering to God and following the path of spirituality. If the world leaders are not following the path of spirituality, it's really a very bad thing. This energy is going to do a very bad damage to the world. See, the world leaders should learn to speak the truth and be kind to the people. If instead of that, if they are acting by their ego, this would lead to a very big world war. So better every world leader and all the people in the world, better they surrender to the God, better they act with kindness. So that is the only remedy. There is no other remedy. Surrendering to the God and watch your ego. And if your ego is telling to be very aggressive, then control your ego and control your aggression. That is the only remedy for all these 51 days, 7th June 2025 to 28th July 2025. Thanks for watching this video.